If you've been following this channel, you'll know that I do food delivery in the Seattle market. And something that you also know is that the Seattle market is dead. After the Seattle Council added new ordinance that would pay drivers by time, also by miles driven, and then they also added something where anybody can dash at any time. This caused oversaturation, and DoorDash and Uber Eats retaliated by putting up massive fees. If you took a look at my results, I did delivery for 8 hours and I made half as much as I did before. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to search for a new place to do food delivery. There you go, sir.
Have a good day now.
You too. We got a couple orders to deliver, all close to the same vicinity. Man, Din Tai Fung, taking a sweet ass time. I think I would have got 6 minutes ahead of schedule if they had just been on time. It's kind of frustrating, but you know, you can't really do anything about that. And I guess it's not really anyone's fault, except for Uber Eats. Look at this super nice house. It was in the freaking deep roads. I think it took an extra 7 minutes just to get there, which is ridiculous. Maybe 7 minutes off the main road. I don't even know. It felt like forever. I just got a notification. Got a massive tip. Oh shit. Apple. Nope. Got a massive tip. Right here. Supposed to be 18. Got 33. So that should help us catch up a little bit. Next, we got this order from Party City, and they're getting some gloves. That's for like a wolf, and we're delivering it to Seattle. The thing about Seattle is that although you get the ordinance pay and it is a bit of a boost, it really caps you out around like $27, and you really have to make it back to your location in lesser time in order for it to be worth it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be too long for you to make this delivery. So that's just something I'm just aware of, and other than that, it's gotta have a tip. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, you're just gonna be capped out around $27. So just to recap for today, we started with gold status, just like my heart. And for being gold status, I feel like I did get a lot more orders, a lot more consistently, and we got 2 higher paying orders. So our total is $280.80 for the day. It's day 2, and we're looking to have a nice upbeat day because yesterday went pretty well. The weather's looking like it's cloudy with a chance of rain, and fingers crossed it's going to be raining gold and money on us. So we're going to use our gold status to lead the way and get us lots of orders. So it's dinner shift time, and look, there's gold status. Before they didn't have this early access scheduling, but now all of a sudden they brought it back. And I am at 91 deliveries. That means by the end of this segment, this dinner shift, I should be at platinum status. Yep. Have a good one. Pace wise, yesterday we did 20 DoorDash orders with gold tier, and then today we're looking to have 20 more, so that pushes us to platinum. And this is going to be our third high paying offer, and it's going to push us to platinum right about now. So that's what we got for the day. We're started off gold, and just like Elvis Presley, we're platinum now. So here's our totals, and our total for all of it together is $264.56. Not as good as yesterday, but I'll take it. I mean, we're at a new status now, so things are looking better. So that's another 10 hours knocked out. It's day 3. We're feeling upbeat because we get a platinum order, and we're feeling like we're gonna be making more money than yesterday just because we are at a higher tier now. At this rate, we might lose our platinum status. Look at the kind of orders we're getting. $8.50 for 7.4 miles out of the freaking middle of nowhere. I don't know if this is gonna work out. I've gotten a couple bad orders. Watch, it's gonna decline. Yep, look, we're gonna go down to 74%. I don't know if this platinum is really panning out, because I am making more money, but I haven't got any kind of high priority, high paying order, or you know, anything. I haven't got any catering orders either, so nothing good so far. so far it's been somewhat of a letdown. Obvious?
Yeah, thank you, man.
Have a good one. We just keep losing percentages after percentage because we just keep getting bad orders. This one's bad, 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 trash, trash, decline, 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 decline. They're just all bad. And just like worse than losing a sneeze, we just lost our tier. And it's worse because we didn't even drop to silver tier. We dropped all the way down to the 40 percentile. And after all that work just to get to platinum, it's gone like the wind. And so for the rest of the shift, we'll be bronze status. Dude, they just had me come into this parking lot. I don't even know if they think he lives here. The guy just rolled up and at least he told me the right name. All right, well, let's get out of here.
Salad and pizza.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. I think part of the problem might be because geographically, I'm at this center point where I can be sent in long orders in any direction. So that's just something to note. I think that if I were to go back to try to get platinum, that's just something I gotta think about. So to recap, we got $264.32, which is equal to yesterday. Not too bad, but it wasn't what we were hoping for. There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good one. So we decided to switch areas of the zone that I was in, and we also lost all our dasher rewards. We're at the bottom of the bottom, so hopefully this area is going to be a lot busier and we're gonna get a consistent amount of orders for us to deliver. Damn, this bus is slow, but good thing I'm delivering in Seattle, so I'm paid on time, and I guess the bus can take as long as it wants to. It was super busy all throughout the day, and I think that, well, I didn't realize at the time, but it was Halloween, and that means that a lot of people are going to be ordering pizza. Well, out of the days of the year, Halloween, Super Bowl, definitely one of the days that has the most pizza order. If I had known that, I actually would have camped out at some kind of pizza joint. I still got a lot of pizza deliveries in, and we stacked up a lot of these orders, and so we're gonna get a huge payday today. So to recap, with all the huge tips that we're getting with these pizza deliveries, we make a total of $311.88. This is one of the biggest paydays in a while, crossing 300. I was pretty happy about that. I was tricked into thinking this area was pretty busy though, even though we lost our dasher rewards. After 5,000 miles of driving, it looks like we need an oil change. So tip to everybody, definitely change your own oil just to save money. It's pretty simple, pretty easy to do, and you can rotate your tires too.
Pick up O'Reilly. What's the code? BBD2D.
Thank you. As I was working, I was just trying to ponder different strategies I can do to try to make a bigger impact on my overall pay, because this isn't working out. Hovering between 25 and 30 is just not going to work for us. I need to have a plan. I had an order lined up. I clicked accept, and the app malfunctioned, and so now I got to drive back with no offer. I would have been able to been ahead of schedule, but you know, I guess next time I'll just make sure that it completely accepts before I flip between apps, which is a huge bummer. I was on a pretty good pace. Things are going well today, so I think we're just gonna keep things going. I think we're pretty solid on our location. It's a little bit on the slow side, but you know, I think it'll all even out. Being in Washington State, the minimum wage is $16.29 for this year, and now I started to understand why the Seattle Council made all those rules and ordinance and was pissed off about trying to increase the pay, and how all these food delivery platforms are cheating us. Because when you start dipping that low, you start feeling that, oh man, I'm being exploited. So I think that you should be able to make 200% of the state minimum wage. So we're kind of close, but we still need ways to go to get there on a consistent basis. When I say making 200%, I mean achieving that using strategy. So it has to be possible, but you have to have a plan, have an approach to get to that amount. I'm hitting a dry spell and for 15 minutes, but I'm not that desperate. I'm not gonna take this. This is $2 for 2.5 miles. So rejected, too low. I was on a good pace, come on. A strategy I came up with is to swing by a food bank. And because a food bank will give you 10 deliveries and all at once, and you gotta finish it within 1 or 2 hours or so. So I think that will give me a boost to my AR and boost a number of orders due within the last 30 days. Unfortunately, I tried to do that, swung by one, and they don't do that every day. So we're gonna take a huge hit today, and we're probably not gonna even get close to making 300. I saw this order and it was hella far, and I thought that it was to Seattle, but it is the city a little bit north of Seattle. So, oh man, I mean, it still pays out 18 bucks, but still, driving all the way there is gonna be a bummer. Thought we were gonna get paid big. That's too bad. Does anybody have any conspiracy theories on why Uber Eats and sometimes DoorDash would do something like this? There are a bunch of habit burgers in between where I'm at and where the customer is ordering. I'm just curious on how much the customer has to pay, because now Uber Eats has to pay even more for the fare, but I think that maybe that they're charging the customer even more. So they're just inflating it by picking a habit burger that's a little bit further away, and so that they can just extract more money, and then maybe pay the driver the same amount or so, but then now they can say, oh, the service is different, you're getting it from a habit burger that's further away, so now we gotta charge you more. Thank you. We started off the morning doing mainly Grubhub and Uber Eats deliveries. I didn't get a lot of offers from DoorDash, and that's really concerning. So it's one thing to get offers that are bad and reject them, but I didn't even get a lot of offers in order to reject them. So to me, that's really concerning. Usually DoorDash is a big contributor to our total profit. Just picked up a massive three Panda Expresses, and I didn't even know it was 3. They just snuck another one in on me for $14, or it might be 13 or 14. All I know is it's not a lot, so we're got a far way to go. Hopefully we head up north and get an order on the way back. All right, once again, 3 bagger, 3 orders, and we're headed way up north. So it's gonna be a while till we knock all this out, but we're gonna get a pretty big payday. So that's looking good. Let's take a look at a recap of our totals. We made a total of $259.80, which included a $10 tip that I got. So specifically, let's look at the disparity. I only did 5 deliveries from DoorDash. That's really bad, and I didn't get a lot of offers. I almost did as much with Grubhub. I did 4 deliveries with Grubhub. So either one of 2 things has to happen. I gotta somehow fix the DoorDash situation, either get back on getting platinum, which may or may not increase the number of orders I get, or get on the block for Grubhub. I've never had to get on the scheduling block for Grubhub, because I mainly relied on Uber Eats and DoorDash. So I'm gonna have to rethink my strategy and try to approach it from getting one of those 2 pathways. It's day 8, and we should be getting similar to how much money we made yesterday. Alright, screwed up. Got this order. It said on Grubhub, said 8.9 miles. Dude, one of the trips is 10 miles by itself. What the fuck? That's fucking bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. This is one of the last orders that we made for the day, and so let's go ahead and review the totals. We made $247.77. So that is more or less, you know, similar to yesterday. A little bit more deliveries done for DoorDash, but still not a lot of offers. And so that's really concerning, but that's something that at least I'm aware of. That way I can address the problem, and then that way we can get different results. Here we go. We're in line for the food bank. We're third in line. If you get there late, you're gonna be, I don't know, maybe like 6th or 7th, and you have to wait for everyone to load it. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I'm just delivering to these houses, just dropping it off, quick and easy. Then I get another order for 7 of them, and I think, you know, might as well. I just did those other ones and knocked it out pretty easily. Well, right off the bat, they had me loaded my car, and so that's just a start to this terrible order. Drove about 7 minutes already, and it was about 13 minutes total, 3.7 miles. It wasn't, the first place wasn't as close. Hopefully each one better be like 1 minute from each other. Otherwise, we're probably gonna be way behind. We're not gonna, otherwise this was gonna be a failure of a test. Look at this. Kung Fu Panda's greatest enemy, stairs. Every single one of them. Not a single one of them was on the ground floor. And the weight of these boxes just added up after having to haul them up all these stairs. It was quite grueling. That one did not go as according as planned. That box felt like it was 40 pounds. Each one had a medium-sized can in it, and then regular-sized cans in it. It was just heavy, and I just had to carry it. So many, even though some of them I had an elevator, still I had to carry it, walk down the halls. I had to climb up the stairs on some of them. Every single one definitely was not on the ground floor. So that one was a huge bust. Never doing that again. And that was demoralizing because I thought it was going to boost my acceptance rate. I thought every single one is 1%, because stacked orders, if you accept a stacked order, that's, I mean, I'm pretty sure it moves 2%. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. It does increase your delivery, so if you are struggling to get to platinum and you want to get a boost in terms of like delivery in an hour, I guess you can do that. I'm not really trying to get platinum. I think gold might be actually better than platinum. In my experience, I did lose platinum in a few hours, and it barely did anything. So other than that, man, I really thought I was gonna be able to get silver. Silver in the past has not really done anything noticeable. So, but I still thought that would work, and that's unfortunate that it didn't. Let's continue on. I'm pretty demoralized, but I think I'm going to try to hype myself up, rally the rest of my energy to push out the rest of this day. So let's get some orders knocked out. Here are some old orders that I found on Reddit. If I got paid this amount, I would probably be pretty happy, and I would probably be delivering these with a smile on my face. But the ones that I had to carry up the stairs, I just felt so defeated, and I also felt, you know, exploited. Basically, DoorDash is out here bragging that they're helping out delivering, but I got paid less than minimum wage on that one. So today was a bust. I mean, we got more information as an experiment, but yeah, didn't make a lot of money today. We are about 91 hours in, so we got 9 more to go. And after putting in all this time, I just noticed that, so Seattle has passed an ordinance where DoorDash has to allow everybody to dash at any time, and that oversaturated the market. Also, something I noticed, that the area that I'm in is one of the 2 areas that are adjacent north and south of Seattle, and that are always red. I thought it was because they're always busy, But I think now that DoorDash just leaves it to allow people to dash at any time, that means that area that I'm in is oversaturated. And that could explain why I would get orders and offers, and then during peak times, I'll get like 30 minutes or 20 minutes of no offers at all. So that's unfortunate, but it's a good thing that we maybe realized what was going on, and maybe we could do something to change about that. So that means I gotta try to go for silver tier again or better. So we're gonna go ahead and probably accept almost every order that's going north and south, unless I get north and south of where I'm at. I'm not gonna go east, and that should put us in silver tier. We're at 48%, so we should maybe make some progress with that. And that's how we're gonna finish off our 100-hour marathon. Okay, thanks. Well, looks like somebody was listening to me through the microphone or something, but because I only got 3 offers from DoorDash, and I accepted 2 of them. The last one I got on accident because I didn't log off. And in total, I only did 10 trips. I probably accepted 90% of the trips. So not a lot of offers. It's super slow today. Either that or it's super saturated. I'm going with the super saturated. We gotta come up with a new plan. We gotta get silver somehow, and then we can do some testing. DoorDash directions are so bad. The door's right here, and I had to park on this street, and then instead it sent me all the way down there. I had to drive all the way around. Probably lost like a good extra 8 minutes. Whatever.